I'm talking about the PFC 2000 and the PFC 2400 precision frequency G generators with built-in frequency meter. That's the thing. The 2000 is middle of the line, and I'm talking about the PFC 2000 and the PFC 2400. This here is the PFC 2400, which has, like the PFC 2000, has a built-in frequency meter, and it shows the frequency here, and I have it at the lowest level, and it has also a input for affirmations here, audio input, so you can plug in either higher frequencies than the meter shows and the generator can do, or you can speak affirmation and shoot it into it, and it will transfer it into an organ pulse. It's very interesting results here. I have done experiments with that some 20 years ago already. The middle of the line doesn't have it. It has simply precision frequency. The highest frequency you can reach is 1000 Hertz. However, the generator is built for very precise low frequencies, for brainwave frequencies. So, and the higher frequencies, I'll show that later. The setting is relatively easy once you know what to do. Some people had a problem, and that's why I'm talking about it here. Let's say you want 7.83 Hertz. You go from the left side, you turn here, you go up. If you turn it all the way to 100, it's about 7, and we want to have the Schumann resonance 7.83. You can go a little bit lower too, that doesn't matter, you know, and it goes 100 up and down at times. That's part of the meter. So then you go up here to 7, not to 8, you go a little bit below the 7, 72, 70, 79, and then you can do the very fine tuning with the dial to the right. You go very slowly up till it hits 7.83. So that's it. If you do that sequence, go a bit lower here, keep a bit lower here. The middle one, you use all 3 dials, and then the last dial is just at the beginning. It's very important to do it this way. That's the easiest way of setting it. Of course, if it clicks back and forth, you can go a little bit up, and then it stays at 3, 3, 4, you know, or you go a bit down. What will happen here is, as it heats up, the frequencies go slightly up, and you need to adjust later. Once you run it 24/7, it will stay at the same frequency. That has to do because the dials here are linear dials, and they are heat sensitive. So, and of course, as you generate the energy inside, setting the voltage and so on, those devices produce a bit of heat, and the resistors and capacitors are heat sensitive. That's why. Of course, it can go all the way up to about 1000 when you turn all 3 of them to the right. The thing is, again, the last one comes into play. It's about 1030 in this case. It's different from device to device. It depends on the built-in generators. But if you go down here just to 90, it goes to about 400 or 90. So this, if it's several hundred, you cannot set. It's very difficult to get the exact one in. You know, you can go a bit back here, but it's a last. Those are not. You know, it's a. Because of these generators, I'm going back now again to the 7.83. Because of those generators being set specifically for brainwave frequencies, they are of course ideal for meditation, anything where you need brain waves, And the affirmations, you have the second input here, the audio input, to set the affirmation. And so because of that, you can use it for meditation. For deep meditation, you go as low as you can. That's get into the theta rate brainwave. You can do sports. That's of course higher. Let's say it starts with 14, depending what you want, all the way up to 35. 32 is for very good permanent exercise, where you have to stay on it. Energy, continuous energy. The 25 Hertz is more for aggression. You get a frequency booklet with it, a list of frequencies that you can use. Then, of course, the connection with vision boards, you can do that with any generator. This also works very well with vision boards, and again, when you work on yourself or another person, you can get the brainwave frequency into it which best relates to what you want done. And as I said, you get a list with it. You can use the law of attraction, whatever manifestation setup you have with this. I mean, those methods, they change with time. In essence, the effects are the same, but it adjusts to the culture of the time and of the population. Of course, Ideal is a manifestation software, and again, you work at frequencies which best go with this type manifestation that you want. And of course, like all of the middle and middle size devices, medium power devices, and like all of the middle of the line devices and above, it is ideal for water optimizing. Plus, you can attach the specific idea of the frequency to it.